What's up, folks? Hope you're all doing well within these market conditions. Today I'm going to talk about a project called the Genesis Farm, and there are actually two versions up and running right now, a BUSD version and a BNB version. Full disclaimer, this is not a minter or a miner. This is something that is called a static yield farm. I'm going to explain what that is and how the protocol works and what are the new things that these guys have added, plus the utility they have up and running in order to sustain something like this. So yeah, let's talk about it. Alright, so this is it. This is actually the second version of the Genesis farm. Today the BNB version has launched. And that is the second, like I said, the second version, because there's a BUSD version up and running for a few weeks now. And you can access that by clicking on this button right here, BUSD version. It will take you to this page and you can explore it. I'm not going to talk about it now, but the Genesis farm in general falls under something that is called the static yield farm model. And keyword here is static. This is not a minter nor a miner, meaning you don't have to get in during the first 10 seconds and then you'll get more than everyone else's. You're gonna front run everyone else. This doesn't work that way. Keyword here is static. You're gonna be getting the same percentage based on BUSD, a stablecoin, or BNB, a crypto coin, and that is a fixed amount of yield per day. And there's actually a big difference, even though they only changed something between the BUSD version and the BNB version, which we're gonna be discussing really soon. And that's why, in my opinion, the BNB version could be a better, could be a better product at the end and will have more success. Now, going to the BNB version, like I said, at launch today. First things first, it has the George stamp of approval. So George Stamp has audited the BNB Genesis farm and he gave his overall outlook. It's very safe. You can go ahead and invest, no problem with that. This guy is very trustworthy. They do unpaid audits. They deliver very honest results and they also donate. So check them out. Click on this button right here to see their Telegram or their Twitter. Going back to the main page, let's scroll down to actually get into what is the expected yield that you can basically get from investing here. First things first, this is actually my test account. This is something that I invested to see how it works out. The dashboard is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Everything is pretty visible. So like I said, a static yield is something that you'll be getting. So you deposit a certain amount right here. There's a minimum of 0.1 BNB. And when you do that, there's a 6% deposit fee that will be taken out from your from the amount you decide to deposit. Now, of course, if you go big, 30 BNB in plus, you're gonna get 4.5% cashback. That's also pretty cool. But for the small guys, 6% is gonna be taken out. And it's pretty clear right here because in my test account, I put in 0.1 BNB and I've gotten 0.094 BNB, hence the 6%. So you're gonna be getting 1.5% on a daily basis on the amount deposited. But this part right here is the cool part. So the amount that you're gonna be accruing through this 1.5% daily is gonna be visible right here in your current yield. And once you have a current yield, is gonna move on to something that's called total available balance. This is something that you can actually either compound or withdraw. And this includes the current yield, the referral bonuses, plus the seed dividends. And this is something that we're gonna be talking about really soon. So the current yield is basically what you are accruing based on your deposit. So 1.5% on a daily basis is gonna be accumulated here. Now your referral bonus, going to the referral part, because you can, for example, share your referral link with the team, and then if they join with your link, you can get a certain percentage in terms of commission. But this 13% of total commissions is spread out over 10 referrals, meaning if you refer someone with your link, that's level 1, and they will give you 4% of your deposits, and that will trickle out all the way till the 10th level. So 4, 3, 2, etc, etc. So if your referral refers someone else, then that's your level 2. You're going to be getting 3% on their deposits, and so on and so forth. So whenever that happens, they will be added to the total available balance plus the seed dividends. Now the seed dividends is also something that they added. If I go to the seed part right here, so all your referrals will be earning you a certain percentage on their daily dividends. And that also varies from level 1 to level 10, and there's a total of 10%. That is if you have 10 levels of referral. So if you have level 1, it would be about 3% or so, and that 3% is calculated on their yield. So on their 1.5% daily, you're gonna get 3% off of that, and that is accumulated in your seed income. That will be added, going back to this part, that would be added to your total available balance, and at the end of the day, this amount you can either compound or withdraw. Now, if you decide to compound this amount, it will be pushed up to the total compounds, not to your deposits as per the usual situation where you enter a DeFi protocol or an ROI dApp where you have your deposits, and whenever you compound, they are added to your deposits. Here it's a bit different, because essentially they want to slow down the scalability of your deposits. Because if I take all this amount, look at my compounds right now, if I added them to my deposits, meaning that amount will scale higher. But because all of this total balance will be added to my compounds, you know, the number will be kind of lower. That is if I add it to my deposits long-term wise, and they compensate that by giving you an extra 1.25% daily, because if I'm adding 1.5 plus 1.25, that's 2.75 daily on your compound. So this amount is accrued on your compounds. So if I decide to compound that amount, it will be pushed to my total compounds, and 2.75% is gonna be basically calculated on this amount and pushed back to my total available balance. So it's a pretty cool system, right? Like, if you followed along from what I just explained, you can get the idea, right? So in my opinion, they studied how the flow is working, and they studied how basically how to scale it well in order for some people not to get huge referrals and inflate their deposits and start withdrawing huge amounts. So the whole system is pretty well thought out in my opinion. And plus, yeah, the referral and seed percentages are not as bogus and ludicrous on other protocols. They are really trickled down over several levels to incentivize people, you know, exposing the project out there. And that is the first phase. Keep in mind that this is the first phase, because these guys have more things into the pipeline. And from what I can see, if this does well, I think they're gonna bring up more stuff. And look at this. They also have an ad placement. This is something that I haven't seen in the white paper. Also, yeah, the white paper is something that you should be checking on your own if you want more details. Also check their socials, follow the contract to see how the balance is moving and all of that good stuff. But the ad placement here is something that is generating revenues as part of the revenue sharing scheme that I assume these guys are going to be doing, building a treasury, compensating the team, paying for marketing, and at the same time bumping the contract so it keeps on giving, right? So this is something that is happening right now. There are two ad placements on the BNB site and the BUSD version site. If I scroll down, you see different ads are running, and that is something pretty bullish in my opinion, because the team has delivered something, you know, external revenues to help their static yield farm. And I'm sure they have more stuff on the way, and whenever I get the chance to get updated on whatever they have coming, I'm gonna do a follow-up video and put all this information here. So yeah, have a crack at it. And also, if you would like to join, I'm gonna keep the referral link below, because if you don't want to join with the referral link, you're gonna get taxed 6%. Well, it would be better if that 6% goes to someone at the end of the day. So if it's not my referral link, at least join someone else's, right? So I'm gonna keep it below anyway. If you would like to join, feel free. And yeah, let's go. Okay, that's it from me today. Thank you for sticking around and listening whatever I had to say. Now, even though I might have rambled a bit more than I should have, but I tried to put the picture as clear as it can get. And hopefully you got the picture, the full picture at least. Now, don't take my word for it. Just go ahead, like I said, join all the links, check the audit yourself, check the white paper, go on Telegram, chat with everyone, and like I said, I left my link below. Join mine or anyone else's because it's much better this way anyway. So yeah, it doesn't have to be mine. And also one more thing, a sub to the channel would be awesome. It really helps us new kids around the block dish out new contents and more value to everyone around and expose more people to this word we love the most. With that being said, as always, take care of your finances and trade responsibly. This was Roy with DeFi Ascension. Thanks for watching.